Since 1935, both sides of the Great Seal appear on the reverse of the $1 bill. Most scholars agree that the pyramid represented on the dollar bill is the Great Pyramid of Giza, which to a Mason is emblematic of the continuity of the craft of Freemasonry from the dawn of civilization in Egypt. For Freemasons, it is also a reminder of the legend that Egyptian civilization was founded by survivors from Atlantis, and that the United States is the new Atlantis foretold by the great Master Mason Sir Francis Bacon. The pyramid with the all-seeing eye might represent the Masonic belief that the great architect of the universe guided the founding fathers of the United States to establish a nation that might one day reveal itself as the heir of the ancient mysteries of Atlantis and restore all humankind to the earthly paradise that existed in that golden age of old. With this in mind, let's go back to Egypt. Though pyramids are known to exist in other parts of the world, the word pyramid itself can be associated to Egypt. We are told pyramids were tombs for the pharaohs of Egypt, but one must question the reason that Egyptian rulers chose this particular shape, and for that matter, why they built them so large. Today, we believe that they chose the shape in order to mimic the benben, a pyramid-shaped stone found in the earliest of temples, which itself is thought to symbolize the primeval mound from which the Egyptians believed life emerged. This also connected the pyramid to Re, the sun god, as it was he, according to some of the ancient Egypt mythology, who rose from the primeval mound to create life. Though many people have wandered and found artifacts representing the glory of Egypt during the ancient times, nobody has ever found any clues as to a definite procedure of how the pyramids were built. Furthermore, mystery remains as to why the positioning of the Giza pyramids mimic the stars forming the belt in the constellation of Orion. Alternative theories suggest aliens or ancient advanced civilizations for being responsible for pyramid building. Zecharia Sitchin is one of the most famous proponents of the ancient astronaut theory today. Sitchin claims to be the only person who can correctly interpret Sumerian writings. The Sumerians were a people who settled on the floodplains of the mighty Tigris and Euphrates River around 4000 BC in what is today part of Iraq. While many know of the ancient Egyptian civilization, the Sumerians, perhaps unfairly, are less known to the general population. The Sumerians were one of the first peoples to develop a system of writing. Their writing system was called cuneiform and was named after the wedge-shaped writing implement used. It was etched onto clay tablets, which were then fired in kilns to make the writing last. Sitchin maintains that the Sumerian writings show that a rogue planet referred to as Nibiru found its way into our solar system and collided with Earth. Creating the asteroid belt and leaving behind a moon, our moon. Because of the collision, Nibiru became part of our solar system. According to Sitchin, Nibiru is the home planet of the Anunnaki, the aliens that created us from a combination of their DNA and the DNA of prehistoric man to mine gold for them. Well, if you think about it, don't we still do that today? The reason we do not know of this planet, if it is real, is because it has a massive elliptical orbit that only brings it near us every 3,600 years. According to Sumerian text, the Anunnaki used Mars as a way station, which could explain the peculiar face and pyramids that we see on Mars' surface, as well as the markings that seem as if they were created by intelligent creatures. According to Sitchin, the Egyptian pyramids were built as ground markers for the Anunnaki's incoming space flights. The word Anunnaki means those who came from heaven to earth. Sumer means land of the lords of brightness. Sumerians believed the Anunnaki did not see themselves as gods, but as superior creatures. According to various mythology, some of the survivors of Atlantis are descendants of the Anunnaki and created the Egyptian and Sumerian civilizations. If we entertain this idea, could the new Atlantis which the Freemasons talk about be the continuation of this story? Are they here ruling amongst us today with a divine right? Perhaps it's no coincidence that popular practiced religions today are just retelling Egyptian mythology. With terms such as God, Providence, the Golden Age, New Atlantis, and New Order of the Ages, the question is, which God, and a Golden Age for who? What exactly are the Founding Fathers of America going to restore to all humankind? Today we see so much symbolism in movies. Some say we're affected subconsciously by certain symbols. Others think nothing of it. Whatever it may be, we can all agree that movies do, in fact, shape the popular majority in what they think is socially acceptable, sexy, funny, fashionable, etc., etc. Is there an agenda by a select group to shift and shape our thinking for a purpose we aren't privy to? Is a popular majority being subliminally played via motion pictures? With all the big film budgets and creative teams available, why do the same symbols keep showing up, such as the pyramid in the eye, a popular Masonic symbol? Is it a conscious doing on the part of the filmmakers? Is it some sort of an inside joke? Have the Anunnaki infiltrated Hollywood to keep the majority numb to their potential as human beings? Now that you have some background on the pyramid in the eye, why is it showing up in movies, mostly from Hollywood?
Okay, we're here at the 33rd Film Festival in Gothenburg. It's the largest film festival in Scandinavia. We thought it would be a good idea to ask the movie-going crowd, the people who are interested in movies, actually what they think about Illuminati symbolism in movies. So let's go inside, let's ask some people and see what they think. The Illuminati, have you ever heard of it?
No.
Like the name or anything like that?
I think the name sounds familiar, but I don't know what it is.
We have actually the clip here. What we're going to show you is like the insignia of the Illuminati in all these movies, right? So I'm going to play.